各位各位观众，晚上好。我们今天要玩《塞尔达传说：智慧的在线》，or as we know it in English, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first playthrough, first stream for the new game. Originally, we were going to start The Legend of Zelda. I almost said Link Between Worlds. Excuse me, wrong game. Tears of the Kingdom. Link Between Worlds might be one that could be fun for a playthrough as well. But today we're going to be playing the Echoes of Wisdom, and originally we were gonna do Tears of the Kingdom, but as of this broadcast, it is coming. The Switch 2 version is coming out in like 2 to 3 weeks, so it really didn't make a whole lot of sense to stream that immediately, but especially when we're going to be playing the game in better graphics very soon anyway. So I decided to put that off until June 5th until after the Switch 2 version comes out on June 5th. Today is May 16th, so we have about 2 to 3 weeks. So it really didn't make sense to do Tears of the Kingdom so soon, especially when we don't have when a better version of the game is coming out in just a little bit. So I needed a game that filled in the time, and now that Kana finished up, and I was like, I looked at a bunch of playtimes. There were actually quite a few games I considered, but I mean, I guess I felt like we might as well have something to warm us up on Zelda lore, and I do believe it does follow in a game we have already played, The Legend of Zelda, the original one. As you can see, the design of Ganon looks like it. But I wanted to pick a Zelda that's pretty recent too, since it's not really retro. It isn't from what I've been told, but I have not played the game. Will be a completely blind playthrough, so please don't give the solutions to anything unless I ask, or I'll be timing out people who are decide to be Debbie Downers and try to spoil things. So this game came out in September, so not very long ago. And so it was a pretty good candidate. It's a very recent game, and there's no voice acting, but I've been kind of wanting to play it anyway because this game is very special. It features Zelda as the actual protagonist, she's not just a important character. She's not. It's just one of many playable characters. You actually play as her. And you have to actually be in the role of saving Link this time. And actually, I mean, I guess that's true. Even Zelda does get saved by Link, but it's not over the years, different Zeldas have had different roles. In the end, sometimes they need help or need rescuing, but that's not the main goal. Once they're rescued, oftentimes the Zelda that's rescued ends up becoming very important, who can help in the plot anyway. So it's kind of helping each other out, but it's it's been sometimes it ends up Zelda saves you behind from getting inevitable the problems when you play as Link in previous Zelda games. But this is the first time you've actually playing as a Zelda, and so it's a very interesting game. If you don't count the CDI Zeldas, which were not made by Nintendo, this one in particular. The CDI Zeldas were not made by Nintendo, so they kind of don't really count. They're not considered canon to the games, to the general lore of Zelda either, so that doesn't really count. So this game was developed, but I don't actually know when this is in the timeline either. I would assume that it's probably following the timeline of Zelda 1 and Zelda 2. And Zelda 3. I think those are all on one branch. The Fallen Hero branch is what it's called. It's I think it's if okay, you know what, I'm not if a certain event in Ocarina of Time happens, then you'll get the branch. But so I know you see these other our main game, Shenron Sword. So that's on not that's tomorrow. But yeah. So Grezzo made it. They made like a bunch of remakes of Ocarina of Time. So they're pretty familiar with Zelda. That was Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, and so was Majora's Mask. And now they worked on the Link's Awakening remake that happened on Switch. That looks very similar to has a style very similar to this. And now they worked on a completely brand new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. We will use my main account. This is the cartridge version. I do have the box here in case anyone wants to see what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new. Oh. Interesting. Your action right off the bat. This is Link. Okay. So you have to use the analog stick to do things. Well, this Link only has sword, arrow, and bomb. Pretty traditional weapons for Zelda. For a Link. And we have a shield as well. I'm gonna double check and make sure that we are indeed online before I continue too far. I don't know if anyone's going to be joining us, but it's kind of nice to be back on a Zelda again. A regular Zelda, I guess, maybe to say it. I think that's me, right? I can do the famous technique. Oh, I can jump. Interesting. That is not typically a moveset for most Links in 2D Zeldas. So this game is a 2D Zelda, as you can tell. You do play the traditional top-down. We've played only one other one. We played Link's Awakening and Zelda 1. So you should be familiar with those if you've watched those streams of those games. Can't double jump though. Alright, so let's continue going. Pretty traditional, having the room open after you kill some enemies. A little bit of a warm-up here. Have some Zelda experience, so Z targeting like that is ZL targeting in this game. It was Z targeting in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, which is the first 2 games you could do lock-ons like that. Yeah, you can use your bow once you've targeted it. I'm doing this, but like generally, like you want to explore and see what you can find, but I was lucky I was facing the wrong way. Alright, so far so good. I don't really think there's anything down here that I should worry about, even though like my instincts tell me to explore down there, but there wouldn't be anything. So probably we can just make our way forward. Oops. Yeah, this style is quite interesting. Some people don't like it that much, but I don't personally mind it. But I know some people, when they saw Link's Awakening, this style is kind of weird. So yeah, there's a Link's Awakening remake that looks like a lot like this. So some people are kind of love it or hate it. Kind of interesting. We have that we have 20. This Link has 20 hearts, so this should technically be an endgame Link. He's missing a few of the items though. I'm like, huh? Don't you? You don't have any items you collected from the world? Ow. Aye. I should have just blocked it. Interesting, we're playing endgame Link, so what does that mean though? What happens to endgame Link? Hey wait, that's us, Zelda. But she's trapped. So, it's you again. Hey, yeah. So yes, this Ganon looks a lot like the one from Zelda 1. So, I guess we are on the Fallen Hero timeline. So, the Ocarina of Time. Let's just say, if the Ocarina of Time, the Link in Ocarina of Time fails, you end up in this timeline. So there are 3 timelines. I don't remember where Breath of the Wild lies right now. I just know there's the one with Majora's Mask is the child Link timeline, and there's the adult Link timeline, which I believe ends up in not Twilight. It's a Wind Waker, yeah, that's Wind Waker. And then like Child Link timeline ends up being Twilight Princess. But we're not playing Twilight Princess right now. We're playing Echoes of Wisdom. Only this time your presence serves me. Now I'll end you both. Yeah. Yep. I look very much like this Zelda 1 Link. Ow. Oh, nice. Interesting. Yeah, you can play tennis with him. That's a reference to a previous Ganon encounter. I like how they actually reward you for remembering Ganon's patterns from previous games. It's a lot like Aghanim in Zelda. Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Yeah, it's a reference to Link to the Past, that little playing tennis with Ganon. And I guess technically Ocarina of Time as well. Not as tough as the Zelda 1 Ganon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's bad. Alright, now we can say... Wait. What's going on with this weapon? Wait, what the heck? Looks like Link was like, I better just get her out of here even though I'm sinking. To the end, he was... Oh, crap. Looks like... Oh, that's us. Now we're Zelda. Yeah, it was bad. We were captured by Ganon. But we've been freed because Link managed to break us out before he got caught by this thing. Should we go after him? What in the world? What should have been a pretty normal Ganon fight. Looks like Ganon had the last laugh there. Or are we fine? But this doesn't look fine. I can't get closer. Let's just check this cloak. You got the swordsman cloak. This is the hooded cloak that the swordsman in green dropped. It would almost completely cover your face if you wore it. I like how they don't address the swordsman in green as Link. Technically, you can rename Link to whatever. Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, we gotta go. So we too can jump. Dang, Zelda, you're more agile than most Links are. Most Links can't in 2D Zeldas can't jump. We gotta go though. Ugh. Oh crap. And this Zelda can't dash attack or anything. Oh gosh. Oh, we're gonna get out of here. It's like we managed to escape. Well, at least we're finally outside. This looks like a typical Hyrule. Echoes of Wisdom. Probably the Zelda very much looks like Zelda 3 or Zelda 3. Link to the Past or Zelda 1. Hyrule. Zelda 1, I think Hyrule was actually the newer one anyway. I look quite different than, yeah, I do believe, like, I'm not any of the previous, I'm not either the Zelda from either 1, 2, or Link to the Past. Oh, that's bad. It's spreading like a disease. I'm back, but there's no Link to have a triumph, a return. Princess Zelda, you're safe. What a relief. You're not injured, are you? We were sick with worry. A whole week is a long time to be missing. We thought you'd been stolen away like all the others. The soldiers search for you every day, so she's not the only one that's been stolen away. So this is happening to a bunch of other people too? Princess, play with me, play with me. I'm so glad you're back, but now one of those icky rifts open up here too. Yeah, it looks like this is an epidemic. Princess Zelda, now that we've arrived, please allow me to welcome you back as well. May I suggest you promptly speak with the king? I'm sure he'll be deeply relieved to hear that you've returned safe and sound. Oh, the king is alive, so this Zelda must be further down, because in previous games the King of Hyrule was not alive. I look much more similar to the Zelda in Ocarina of Time, funnily enough. But I don't believe the Ganon design is definitely not one from that timeline. So happy to have you back home, Princess Zelda. No voice acting, pretty traditional. Princess, please don't ever go away again, okay? About that. She just says the same thing. We're also happy to have you back, Princess. Everyone was worried you've been stolen away. Now that you're back, I can scratch that worry off my ever-growing worry list. Oh dear. Although I'll never forgive that evil creature who took you, he's staying on my resentment list. Creature? They don't know what they're called. That creature is called at the moment. I'm glad you're safe, except it doesn't feel so safe in general lately, owing to that new rift in town. I've heard there are more monsters outside as well. I wonder when we'll see peace again. Oh. When I heard you were back, my sigh of relief could have knocked down a house. I'm so grateful you're alright. You should go rest up. Honestly, we should probably just go to the king. I mean, normally I would do a lot of exploration, but I'll do it. I could do it maybe later, but anyway. Hey, Princess Zelda, welcome back. Did you see any rifts on your way back here? It was a real shock to see one crop up here in town. I'm glad nobody got pulled into it. Oh. You can break her pots for you. Yeah, they don't. They react to it now. Now they're going to try to make you feel bad for lifting the pots. Very traditional thing to do in a 2D Zelda. I see. So by going in, I reset the town. Yeah, you could buy stuff. I'm going to hold off for now. This is kind of no real. Mario. Hey. Feel free to look around. Hang on. Princess, is that you? Wow, what a princess. You got out of a serious situation like it was nothing. Well, technically I got a little help, but... Welcome home, Princess Zelda. You know, the town has come back to life since you returned. You're welcome to browse, of course, but have you met with the king yet? Yeah. It's so wonderful to see you safely home again. Lady Impa has been beside herself with worry ever since you were kidnapped. She's usually in the castle around this time. Please go let her know you're back for her sake. So there's an Impa in this game too. I wonder if she's a young girl or around Zelda's age, or if she's an older figure. Like she can be in different games. Yeah, they get scared when you throw those pots. We'll stop being a vandal. One of those creepy rifts opened up in the middle of town. It's so dark and scary looking. What if you fall in? What would happen? Probably not good things, so you probably don't want to do that. I'll take that pot. Sorry. My goodness, Princess Zelda, you've returned to us. What a relief. We've been searching for you from sunrise to sunset every day. I'm so glad you're back. Interesting that this Zelda is very beloved. We'll take the first rupee. You got a rupee. That's nice. 1 rupee is basic. It's pretty low worth. Not very expensive. Not very much, but hey, it's a start. Princess Zelda, you're back. Whew, I'm so relieved. I feel like I might keel right over. Yeah, I guess she's a very beloved figure. And yeah, you notice the NPCs do look at you when you get nearby, so. Princess Zelda, it's so good to see you safe. I'm sure everyone in the castle will be relieved too. Oh, please mind your footing near the rift. It just appeared, but it isn't growing, at least. You know how it is with rifts. When they show up, people get stolen away, so that's how they've been capturing them. Everyone in town is accounted for, but please be mindful. Oh no, so it's someone's house that got screwed over. Princess Zelda, can you believe this? Our sweet, sweet home is... well, just look. We can't get inside. What are we going to do? We get to stay in a room in the castle since our house is unusable at the moment. I guess that's fine. I'm so excited to see which room we get. I bet it'll be luxurious. I like how she's taking advantage of it. Hey, can you at least try not to sound so excited? I mean, look at our place. Oh, get out of here. I know you're excited about it too. Well, okay, yeah, you got me. I am. I know it's true. I guess it's upward mobility. Technically, you can stay in the castle, and the castle usually has better lodgings than your own home. Here in the village itself. Okay, it's just the same thing. Our Castletown's pretty humble. Oh, it's those bunny creatures from the Zelda 1. Whoa, it's Princess Zelda. Long time no see, you. So, where have you been? Out doing princess stuff or something? Enough. That is no way to speak to Princess Zelda. I'm so sorry, Princess. You know how kids can be. Sorry for being a kid. You look exhausted. I hope you're recovering all right. Well, yeah, I guess I was running for my life just a few minutes, just some time ago. All the villagers have unique looks, so that's kind of neat. I haven't seen any NPC that looks the same. That monster who kidnapped you has got some nerve. I've made it my mission to take him down myself. I need to get training immediately, mind and body. I'll start with 2 whole sit-ups. Girl, you are, I don't think 2 sit-ups is gonna help you get in shape quickly enough for that. Excuse me. Alright, talk to these ladies before. Ever since you were kidnapped a week ago, I've been incapable of getting even a wink of sleep. But now that you're back, I bet I'll be sleeping like a baby tonight. Welcome back, princess. What's this? I guess this is like the royal barracks. There's nothing to fear if you train regularly. I tell myself that so I stay motivated. I don't know if training will stop you from the rift though. That seems pretty otherworldly. Bottom of the well. Eh? Huh? Princess Zelda? Me? Slack off? Never. I'm just hanging out in my favorite break area. Okay, so that's how you get up there. This looks a lot like the one from Link to the Past, the bird. Yeah. I'm so happy you're back. We're starting to think we'd never see you again. We search for you every single day, Princess Zelda. For a week, I've heard. Trapped by a no-gooder for a whole week. If anyone could find a way out of that, it's you. Well, I got help, but you know. I told everyone they didn't need to worry. Hey, Hayden, welcome, welcome. Oh man, I haven't seen. I feel bad. I keep missing your streams. I know you're playing some fun games too. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I'm getting so good at this whole flattery thing. I don't think you should be saying that out loud, dude. Yeah, I needed something to tie this over until. Oh, the dog wants to talk to me. Oh, doggy. The dog really likes me. Oh yes, this feels like a reference to Ocarina of Time. I completed this game a while back. It's really good. Nice. I've heard too. I originally was actually gonna start Tears of the Kingdom, but since the Switch 2 version's coming out sometime later, like very soon, it didn't really make sense to start a playthrough so soon. Which is why I delayed Tears of the Kingdom till past June 5th. Hopefully I can get a Switch 2 by then, but we will see. It's looking pretty dire right now, but you know. Okay, so we're near the castle. Yeah, so there was in Ocarina of Time. There's a dogs that will follow you if you talk to them. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom in a bit. It has been a while since it came out too. So I put it off for quite a while because of like other like stream games. But I wanted. Yeah. We searched everywhere for you. I'm so glad to see you safe and sound. Oh, Princess Zelda, I was so worried about you. The king awaits you in the throne room. Were you able to complete Hyrule Wars, by the way? Yes, I was. At least the story content, and I got all the characters, so I'm pretty happy with that. Like there are some extra missions I did not finish. I did not complete all the EX missions or anything, but I'm fine with that, honestly. I got all the endings, so without saying, I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone because I can't expect people here who are watching this in this playthrough to necessarily have played Hyrule Warriors. Interesting. Nice. I completed as well recently this year. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I think you beat me to it for sure. I was getting pretty slow because I was playing other games. So good to have you back, Princess Zelda. I'm sure the king will be over the moon when he sees your face. Princess Zelda, please forgive me for not being there for you in your time of need. Since I prepared for the new one that's coming out for Switch 2. That's right. The new Hyrule Warriors will be. It's like after Tears of the Kingdom, since I saw that it has the Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom. But so that'll be cool. I'll probably play that hopefully sooner than I ended up playing the one that comes. Well, technically, for anyone who doesn't know, Hyrule Warriors, the one on the Switch, like 1, sorry, to be specific. It takes place in the world of Breath of the Wild, but I will say now that I've played it, you don't technically have to play it. It is nice just to get to know certain characters, but like the stuff in that isn't canon to the main timeline because it changes. It's basically an alternate timeline, is the best way to put it. As your loyal servant, I should have been able to find you. I promise I'll do better in the future. Don't worry, this rift stuff is pretty gnarly. I know the Link and Zelda in this game can jump. I'm sorry, I'm disrupting. I like how they just freak out when you throw a pot. It's kind of funny actually. It really freaks out. Even the guards think it's. I guess it must be really loud because like we take it for granted, but we're further up than the. I think this must be Impa. So she's an old. This is an old lady, Impa. Ah, sweet child, such a relief to see you safe. Welcome home, princess. Yeah, not the spry warrior that an Impa could be, or is in different games, different incarnations. Yeah, it's kind of. I must say, your loyal Impa felt so flustered that I could not save you myself. On top of your kidnapping, rifts have been appearing all over. It's a source of much fear. I am certain your return will be a great comfort to the people during these troubling times. It seems like everyone's just really happy to see Zelda back. Well, she was kind of in trouble though. You've always been quite spirited, though I didn't expect you to make it back on your own. I didn't. Well, I'm so overcome with emotion that I've spoken out of turn. Off you go now. The king awaits you. In the meantime, I'll draw a nice hot bath for you to enjoy when you're ready. I can't go in any of these doors, so except this one. Yeah. Everyone at the castle was in the worst mood while you were gone, Princess Zelda. But now things are back to normal and spirits are lifted again. Thank goodness. Yeah, although I wasn't able to resolve our rift problem though. But yeah, for anyone, the Switch 2 version, the Hyrule Warriors that will come out on Switch 2 is Tears of the Kingdom. It looks pretty interesting too. I'm glad the Hyrule Wars is doing so well that they felt the need that you could have another one. I know some people don't really like Musou games. Musou, which is like the Dynasty Warriors type games, but apparently people really like them as a format for Zeldas. So in the world of Zeldas, so that's pretty cool. The original Hyrule Warriors was pretty fun. I played it with my friend a long time ago. I never streamed it because I didn't stream. I became a streamer after that. I finished that game, so I don't know if I would play it again. I mean, it doesn't connect to anything, but yeah. I'm really excited. It looks really cool too. Like the original Hyrule Warriors, for everyone, I was on Wii U, so that wasn't quite a while ago. I don't know if I would stream it, mostly because I've already played it, and honestly it doesn't connect to anything, but it's pretty cool. You get to play as different different characters from different Zeldas, and you realize, I think everyone thought it was really funny that when the original Hyrule Warriors was the most almost all the characters are female, except there's way less male characters and you just realize how many important characters in Zelda lore are actually female, which I guess is kind of neat too. But everyone was like, wow, but early on, there's so few male characters other than Link, so it was just kind of funny. So I watched the Switch 2 Direct. What do you think? I mean, I think it's pretty strong for a console that's launching. I'm glad it seems like there's a good variety of games. I know people and so they're clearly trying to target, I guess, gamers, quote unquote, or at least people who are not the Wii audience, or like the audience that bought the Wii. Like, it's not like there are games for those people, but it's not. They're not the only. There's definitely a kind of like a focus on the audience that played the Switch. So some of the games look really cool, and like I'm kind of, there's some ones that I was like, are they gonna do, like we were talking about, like I think like FF7 remake, like the series, like the remake series, like I was never not sure they were ever going to be on like a Nintendo console, to be honest. I felt like that one was kind of like a pleasant surprise. I was like, oh, I thought this was, so Sony didn't actually secure like exclusivity to it, because I thought it was only going to be PC and PlayStation. But I guess Square is like, we need to get it on as many consoles as possible. So I was kind of surprised to see it on Switch too. That was like one of the bigger surprises. And I also was surprised how, well, Mario Kart was like later, but like that's kind of neat. Feels bad for Xbox player owners though. They still don't have the FF7 series, remake series at all. So, because I say the remake series is kind of a big deal because, okay, should I get into it? Okay, I'll just say, for very, very quickly, a history lesson for game consoles, for like the console companies. Like, essentially, FF7, like, until FF7, all Final Fantasies were on Nintendo consoles. So that was the case for the NES, which is FF1 to 3, and the SNES, which is 4 to 6. So everyone thought the Nintendo 64 would have definitely get FF7 and beyond, right? But there were some, Square essentially like decided that, okay, they're like cartridges, can we fit what we actually want to do on cartridges? And basically that was enough of like a turn off. Like, essentially they weren't able to, they were like, we can't make FF7 on our cartridge, there's just not enough space. So PlayStation, like Sony at the time, with their newest, at the time PlayStation was not an established brand, they were just completely like a new player. They managed to convince Square to switch off of their old partner Nintendo onto a new system, and that's FF7 was the first FF game to leave Nintendo consoles. So it, like, I think the advertisers were like, FF7 will never be on a cartridge ever. Like, you have to play on PlayStation. It's on CD. The only way you can play this game. So that was the start of the basically Square and Nintendo like having a very poor relationship for quite a while. Like for the whole PlayStation, that's why there's not a single Square game on Nintendo 64 as far as I know. And then like GameCube, there was like kind of like with Crystal Chronicles, there was a little bit of like, hey, maybe we should try to, but like that betrayal, like putting FF7 on the PlayStation, like Yamauchi, the president of Nintendo at the time, was like super angry about it. He was not having it, and then he was very public about his being displeased. So that's how significant that move was. So in short, like I could talk all about like that, but like essentially it's just kind of funny that like after years and decades, FF7, the original that caused this whole thing, this whole situation, is playable on a cartridge now on the Switch. And now the remake of the game is so important that Nintendo is highlighting it for a launch console. So it's just kind of crazy how things have turned around since the old days. Now FF7 is a big deal, like it's definitely an even bigger deal, and now Nintendo feels it's important enough that like, hey, we have FF7 now, the remake of the beloved game you've been playing, and we will have all three of the games. So it's just kind of cool. Anyway, sorry. This is a long topic. I went off topic for a bit, but I was just thinking about it. But yeah, other games look really cool too. I'm glad like they managed to get a lot of stuff that's interesting. That's all good. Thank you. Anyway, I will go back to the game really quick now that I've taken you guys. This is not an FF7 stream. Or like a Final Fantasy stream. I mean, we streamed other games other than 7, so for anyone who's come new to me, like, no, don't worry, I won't just do what Square does and talk only about FF7, as much as I love that game too. I would say 6 and 7 are definitely among the top 2. I feel like I could, like, original version. Like, remake, I have other opinions, but I'm not going to talk about it here. I've kept a close eye on your room while you were gone. So yeah. I love how people Silk Song for like 6 and a lot of people want that game for a while now. I know, yeah, Silk Song was also a bit of a surprise too. I'm like, it's taken so long for Hollow Knight Silk Song to like be in a presentable enough state that it took until the launch of a new Nintendo console to do it. Crazy. Like, I hope it's good for the fans of Hollow Knight. I myself have not played Hollow Knight. I know. I feel like that's kind of sacrilege now that I have not played Hollow Knight. Oh, she has a kitty. So I'm guessing this is Zelda's room. Nice decor. Very nice. Yeah, you have a portrait of herself too. Actually, that's not a portrait of herself. I actually don't know. Is that a portrait of a previous Zelda? The new From Software game looks good as well. I know, yeah, they were saying like it's... That's also a big deal too. The fact that they got Bloodborne. Just kidding. It's not Bloodborne. I'm going to... Anyway, as you can see, my friends, we are doing what we're going to be able to do in this game. One of the funny things that came out is the fact that you could just rest. You could literally sleep anywhere. And there is a reason for anyone who hasn't seen this game, there is a reason you can sleep anywhere. I know everyone thought it was Bloodborne 2, though it's a totally different IP. But it's still From Software, so that's a big deal, because for a long time, From was very were they dismissive? They were a bit more dismissive of Nintendo consoles. So like getting Dark Souls on Switch was a big deal too. The Switch really changed a lot of things. A lot of things that people thought would never come to Nintendo consoles like happen on the Switch 1.
Yeah.
It's my duty to guard the throne room. The king is just inside, awaiting you. I'm not like super into like I'm not super well versed in From stuff. I only played a little bit of Dark Souls 1. I know, yeah, the new Donkey Kong looks nice too. Sorry, I'm just trying to recollect. I haven't watched the Switch 2 Direct in a while. Welcome home, Princess Zelda. Are you headed to the throne room? The king is waiting inside. Oh. Well, there's the current king of Hyrule. The general's here. Princess, I'm so relieved you're back. The new Donkey Kong design is pretty different too. They're kind of, I guess they're modifying the look from all those Donkey Kong Country all those years ago. I think it's Grant Kirkhope. I think he's the one who is a character designer for the original Donkey Kong for the original Donkey Kong Country design. I think he was saying like the only thing is like, yeah, he just looks angry all the time. I was kind of coming off the Battletoads phase is what he was saying. You have 3 From Software games. I'm pretty scared to play them. Give them a shot. I played a bit of Dark Souls. It is really, really tough. So I'm pretty like, I'm just like maybe not patient enough to play them through, but I feel like I just need to get good. Essentially get good. But I'm also like, I don't know. Yeah, the design looks a lot like it's more like the movie design where he doesn't look look angry anymore. The minister left. I love the names, by the way. His name is General Wright because he's on the king's right. He's the king's right hand, and then she's Minister Left. She's the left hand. Oh, that's so on the nose. I do wonder if that's the names in Japanese, but I'll have to look it up later. Oh, Princess, what an absolute joy to see you safe and well. Yeah, my guess is that she's a mage. Despite that joy, I feel ashamed that we were unable to find you. Honestly, this rift business seems crazy because you can just get caught in a rift like so quickly. On behalf of Minister Left and me, please accept our apologies, Princess. Honestly, it's General Right, Minister Left. I appreciate your sentiments, but let's not dull this joyous moment with our regrets. He looks similar to most kings of Hyrule. They tend to be on the older side, middle age. Always have cool beards, though. I don't think I see a single king of Hyrule without a beard. I'll probably play the new chapters to Deltarune. Nice. I have not played it. I played chapter 1 with friends, but I haven't played anything beyond that. I'm just debating when I should save it for a playthrough with friends, or I should play it myself. But we'll see. I've streamed though, so I would have to stream Deltarune. It would feel wrong to screw people out of a Deltarune stream, but we'll see. But it's not a priority at the moment. There's so many games to stream. There's so many games I could stream. There's a lot of candidates. It's something that's overwhelming about how much choice you have. Anyway, the King of Hyrule continues. Zelda, my dear daughter, you did well to return to us. Come closer so I may look upon you. I'm not going to try to do an English accent this time. I've been using general American English for everyone, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, I am so relieved. You are healthy and whole and well. Yeah, that's why the Switch 2. The new chapters will come out from Switch 2, which is cool. I mean, you should, since Switch 1 has Deltarune. I was gonna say, yeah, it's because like if you play Breath of the Wild or anything related to Breath of the Wild, the characters, the not Hyrule characters, that's too general. Perhaps I say Hyrule Castle, both Zelda and her father have English accents. So that's why I mentioned that you could technically use an English accent for everyone in his town, but I'm not gonna do so because I'm not I'm not from England. My friends were pretty hyped for that one. Yeah, it's fun. Toby Fox games. So, tell us, Zelda, what happened to you? Well, I got captured and I got rescued. A swordsman in green saved you from a fell beast. Quite the tale. But after defeating the monster, the swordsman was taken by a rift. It's him we have to thank for saving your life. So it seems like at least nobody here is aware of that, the link of this game's existence. He just appeared out of nowhere, it seems. So he was pulled into a rift. Another one stolen away. Indeed, I hope he is safe. Stolen away. A tidy phrase for a terrible fate. Being taken by a rift. An unsettling phenomenon. The start of this game is basically like Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm very interested. Well, we'll see the parallels. I remember that this game takes a lot from Tears of the Kingdom. Or like a lot of stuff is kind of similar. So it will be interesting. Since we're playing Zelda's the order backwards, because this game, for anyone who doesn't know, Echoes of Wisdom came out after Tears of the Kingdom, so there's a lot of learnings they took from Tears of the Kingdom to put into Echoes of Wisdom. Our fair Hyrule has continually been plagued with these rifts and disappearances. As you know, rifts have been appearing for a long time, claiming our young ones. Interesting. So the rifts target particularly young people? Indeed, so many children have been stolen away. We've remained vigilant. But despite our best efforts, we've never been able to prevent the rifts from appearing. Oh, that's bad. Ultimately, those who've experienced losses have been left to contend with their grief. Now, I've been receiving reports about people disappearing from every corner of Hyrule. Oh dear, it really is an epidemic. And it isn't just children anymore. Adults are disappearing too. Oh, that's bad. What could be causing such an uptick? For now, we should also work on finding the swordsman in the green tunic, and with haste. Your Majesty! What is it, soldier? Urgent news. The rifts, they're causing serious trouble. Oh no! Please, soldier, what are the details? Of course, Your Majesty. Uh-oh. They just appeared out of nowhere. That's really scary, actually. I think one day you'll just be walking, and then all of a sudden, the floor, you descend into the ground. It looks like moblins. Firstly, we received word that someone from Soothorn Village was swallowed up by a rift. Then, we also received news of dark monsters attacking people in Hyrule Field. That is troubling news indeed. Thank you for your report, soldier. Tell the rest of your battalion to prepare for departure immediately. Yes, Your Majesty. Yeah, so pieces of the land are disappearing essentially. Because when the rift appears, no one can cross, so... General, Minister. Sire. Minister left. Continue your investigations into the rift phenomenon. I am expecting you to find a way to save any and all who have vanished into the rifts. You can count on me, sire. Yeah, I guess since she's the maid, she's also like the researcher. So that's cool. These Hyrule values researchers, which is very cool. Always good to have intellectuals in your kingdom. General Wright, I leave the monsters to you. Prepare your troops and head into battle. On my honor, sire. This crisis must be dealt with. Continue looking into the rifts and locate those who have been lost. Oh, is that a rift on the throne itself? Oh crap. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's bad. It looks like have they turned to stone the minute they're in the rift? Oh dear. Are these copies of... They tried to save him. They could have ran. No, they're loyal. I know, preservation. They were thinking they could save him, but then they got caught too. They thought they could pull the king out, but they got caught in this. Guards. Lock her up immediately. Lock up the princess? My daughter created the rift you see behind me. We cannot leave such horrible power unchecked. Oh, interesting. I did not know we're going with... Oh dear. Unfortunately, these rift lookalikes look pretty convincing. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Disturbing though it may be, General Wright and Minister Left bore witness as well. No. Well, don't just stand there. Lock her up at once. Huh? Yes, Your Majesty. I know. She's like, I do doth protest. Yikes. But unfortunately, at first they could have questioned the king. If the king were alone, they might have been pushed back a bit more. But unfortunately, with two other witnesses, and basically if your entire leadership is saying it, then they're like, oh crap. Okay, we kind of have to do it, don't we? Yeah. That's super bad that the rift got basically the leaders of the kingdom. Because a kingdom without leaders is even weaker. And now the leadership has been taken over by lookalikes that are convincing. Then this kingdom is probably doomed if we don't do something about it. Why did we lock up the princess? What could the king be thinking? You haven't heard? Apparently she's the one who created the rift in the throne room. What? There's no way. So then she might also be responsible for all the other rifts? Yeah, they'll just keep popping up so long as she's around. So that's how they've done it. It's interesting. They've flipped the narrative on its head. There's even word the king plans on putting her to death to save the kingdom. I just can't believe the princess would be the cause of these things. Yeah, I know, this is like a stab in the heart for her. Yeah, what are we gonna do? From a prisoner of Ganon to a prisoner in your own castle. I don't know what's worse, honestly. I guess a prisoner in Ganon, I guess like you're like, well, at least I have friends and family. But now so that's the glowing light from earlier. But like losing your friends and family and being a prisoner in the castle that was once your home, it's gotta be the worst feeling. You can see me? My name's Triforce. That blue monster, he caught me too. I've been watching you since then. It's Tri? I followed you here to this castle. Oh yeah, I should ask. What's your name? I wouldn't want to try Posse. I know, I'm surprised we haven't seen any of Zelda. Got it. So no, you can't rename Zelda in this game. Unlike in other games where you can rename Link. But not this one. Then again, I mean, I guess they felt it was important that it is the Zelda. I'm thinking they probably kept it that way because, well, she's important and the game literally has her name on it, so they're like, no. Show the princess your respect. You can't just name her some silly name. I would have not named it Zelig. I know, she is playing the role of a Link. I do find it quite interesting that this the Link in this world, this Link is not one from Hyrule Castle. So he's not, he's not like the Breath of the Wild Link that grew up and was recruited into Hyrule Castle's military. And he's not, but I guess he could be from any of the other parts of Hyrule. So that's perhaps why maybe they don't know him, because he's from like a smaller town, which is also possible because Links in previous games have also come from smaller towns. A lot of them, I think like a majority probably don't even grow up in the Hyrule Castle area. So I think like, that's actually pretty common for most Links to come from outside of the castle. They should have named the game The Legend of Link Echoes of Wisdom, just to like just to keep the tradition of like the character in the title is not the character in you play as.
Zelda, your life is in danger if you stay here. The person who put you here is the king, right? He told someone to hurry and prepare for your execution. Once I heard that, I figured I'd better tell you.
Oof.
The king and the other two who got pulled into that rift. The three that came out seemed weird.
Oh, sorry.
The king and the other two got pulled into that rift. The three that came out seemed weird.
Yeah, as you can... She's like, I'm sure the princess suspected.
Oh, you noticed they seemed weird too? You think they're imposters? What an odd word. Anyway, it's too dangerous for you to stay here.
Yeah, her conduct would be too different from what she's very familiar, obviously, with all three of the leadership, so...
I think if we could save the people who have been taken into rifts, we could reveal the truth. But none of those people will be able to get out on their own. We have to save them together, Zelda. But first, let's save you. Let's get you out of here.
I can't go through bars. Try.
You can't get through the bars?
No.
Huh, that's interesting.
Try, we're not all apparitions like you are.
Let me help.
Huh. You borrowed the Tri-Rod. It's a mysterious rod the same color as Tri. It's warm to the touch.
I could create echoes of things in this world. I'm not sure what will be most useful to you, but I'm sure this will come in handy. Go up to something that's shimmering, then press ZR.
What is the ZR, though? I'm just kidding. So, yes. So, I actually do find it quite interesting, too, that it is nice that Tri isn't the one telling you how you should use your power. He's just saying what his power is, but it's up to you, Zelda, or the player, to figure out how to use those. And I like that too. That gives a freedom. And it's also good for her character too, because now Zelda has to demonstrate her own ingenuity herself. She cannot just ask Tri to help her do it. You learned the table echo.
Good job. That's how you learn things. Anything you've learned can be echoed with Y.
But yeah, notice he's not telling you how to use his powers because you have to figure out yourself.
Look at that. Perfect job. What you created is called an echo. Press ZR when you near an echo to erase it. If you want to erase all of your echoes, hold ZR. So yes, now you guys see why this game is named Echoes, because of this power. Zelda's gonna be using this power pretty much throughout the whole game. Things learned using ZR can be echoed with Y. The number of things you can echo depends on how much of Tri's power is available. Echoes can be erased using ZR. To erase all echoes, press and hold ZR. Alright, we can finally climb out. Okay, so we need to do one here. Nice. Climb into the open cell. Now we can escape. Let's go. Sorry guys, we'll have to go. All we can do is show a table, so yeah, we probably don't want to go there, or else we're on a one-way trip backwards. Alright, it's a stealth mission now, isn't it? Okay, yeah, we clearly don't want to be up. Well, yeah, you can stack them. Let's first learn about the box. Yeah, we can use the box echo. You learned the wooden box echo. Zelda, you can see echoes you've learned by holding down the right button. From there you can select one with the right control stick and then release the right button to swap out the selection. So yeah, you can switch to wooden box or table. Box is taller, so you probably want to use that one anyway. Uh-oh. Crap! I've been caught. I've got you. How did you manage to get out? Well, whatever. You're here on the king's orders, so please stay put and don't cause any trouble. So that's what happens. You get caught. I guess the bad thing about the box is that you cannot, you can't, switch it. Or sorry, you can't climb it. Yeah, if I walk in that passageway, it's guaranteed I'll get caught. I'm too high so you can't see me. But yeah, if you make noise, that's pretty cool. They actually have it so that if you make noise, you get in trouble. Okay. So I'm at 3, so...
I think all I can do is just waltz around them and try not to get caught. So the other day I broke a pot to test the theory, and General Wright came running. I'm sure he gave you an earful about it. Actually, no. I threw the pot kind of far, and he ran to where he heard it break. Huh. General Wright is a simple man. So, let me first learn the pot. You learn the Hyrule Castle pot Echo. An elegant pot from Hyrule Castle, clearly made with love and great effort. A large wooden box made of planks that is light enough to float on water. That's going to be, sounds important. Small low table strong enough for a person to stand on. So you can think of different Yep. Blast away, distract them away so we can move to the next room. I like how they all have different. Did you notice the little details? They all have like, some of them are a little bit there's a reference to Skyward Sword right here, the statue.
Princess? I'm so glad you're safe. You're not hurt, are you? I can't even imagine what His Majesty is thinking. Claiming that you created that rift. It's preposterous. What? The king, general, and minister are all imposters? And your friend Tri made you a Tri-Rod, was it? I see. Zelda can make use of the rod's power. Where might Tri be now? You're here all on your own?
She can't see you, can she? No, she can't see you. Interesting. Only Zelda can see? Try. That's why.
I think you're the only one who can see me, Zelda. Interesting. The world is truly a mysterious place. Well, come what may, I will always support you, Princess. No matter what mysteries unfold. We'd better not dally. The Foley King is speaking of executing you. We need to leave, and quickly.
Yeah, Impo is like, no, that doesn't make any sense.
You'll stand out in your current attire, so I've brought something for you to change into. Oh, what is that blue fabric sticking out from your pocket there? I see. It's the cloak the swordsman was wearing. The size seems workable. It will do a fine job of shrouding you. Quickly now, before we're spotted.
I like Impa looks away to give her privacy as she changes. You got a disguise. It's light and flowy and conceals your identity nicely. It smells like a musty dresser. Oof. But hey, no one said this was for us to go to the ball or something. Spin. Spin around quickly by pressing R. Yeah. You should be able to head along now without worry. The princess is missing. Find her. It seems we have company. Leave this to me. Yeah. Lady Impa, who is that over there? It isn't the princess, is it? If it is, you must stand aside this instant. Stand aside, No, I don't believe I'll be doing that. She still got it. Here, princess, take this with you. You received a log. This log was given to you by Impa. There is a folded map inside. Make your way to the house marked with the indicator. Tell them Impa sent you. They will surely help you. Interesting. This map though. This looks a lot like... Is this the Zelda 1 map? I think it's the Zelda 1 map. Or maybe it's not. I'm not sure. Because Death Mountain isn't where... Because Death Mountain was on the... I don't think it was there in Zelda 1. Oh well. I'm sure it does look kind of like familiar. Or maybe it's Link to the Past. But the Death Mountain is not where it is in Link to the Past either. So I guess it's kind of a different map. This way. Ahead you'll find a shortcut that leads out of the castle. Use it to make your escape. Hurry now, princess. We will see each other later. Looks like she was a warrior in her past. Main quest, the mysterious rifts. Destination. Let's get this tree. You learn the decorative shrub echo. A decorative shrub. An ornamental plant hard enough to support a person on its bushy leaves. So you can use it to stand on. Nice. Okay. So we'll need to... So we need to make our way over there. There you go. Yeah, you'll have to use your strategery to get across. I do want that bed, though. Let's learn the bed. Now we control people. You learned the old bed echo. The old bed. This bed is a bit worn out, but you'll still get sleepy if you lie down on it. Nice. I will rest now. Yes, so you could technically put a bed in front of a boss and sleep on it just to troll them. It is very hilarious. So yeah, if you want to flex, that's the way to go. Maybe I have to put a bed there? Because I can technically put 3. No, I'm still too short. No. Maybe I should use the bed. Maybe I should drop a bed. And then I can cross over. Alright, still not tall enough. Sorry guys, trying to figure it out what combination of stuff I'll need. This is cool though. I like that you have the problem solved so much. Not tall enough. Yeah, I have to get up there somehow. So this is probably how to do it, but I need to figure out a good combination. If I come down here, yeah, that's the problem. I can't climb it, so. No, it won't be high enough. That will give me enough. There you go. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second. There you go. Yeah, we're out. Yeah, I can do the spin. It's like the sword spin, but faster. But not as far as Link's. The radius isn't quite as big as Link's. Although it's way more convenient because you don't have to charge it. That's always nice. Now we can do... Now Zelda herself can be a mole cutter. A mower. Royal family shortcut. Okay, I have limited... Man, this is really does remind me of Breath of the Wild. Swimming underwater. I was gonna say this is... this is starting to remind me of a different Zelda game. Adventure of Link. I haven't played that though, Zelda 2. You learned the Boulder Echo. A hard rock that's very heavy, but you can move it if you really push. And now I think we need the boulder to push down the block here. Very interesting problem solving. Oh, that's the whiff of Rift. Oh crap. There goes our escape route. Another rift. Rifts have appeared occasionally for a very long time. Mending them was our job. Oh, you know how to fix them. Except, my power alone isn't enough to take care of a large rift like this one. Let's get away from it for now. Uh-oh. Ah! Swim! Yeah, she's being swept up in the current, so she can't do a whole lot. Yeah, it just goes from worse to worse. You're awake. Good. Let's go. Quest updated. Yeah, this is very Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom, I guess. Having quests explicitly spelled out for you. But I mean, it's better for overall for like if you need to come back to the game. I know some people don't like it because they feel like maybe might think it's handholdy. I don't mind it because not everyone can play a game all the way through. I don't know, but we'll see. I guess they felt that they wanted to show not more than just the main quest. The mysterious rifts. You ended up in a small cave after being swept away in an underground waterway. Head toward the indicator marked on the map. Hyrule Castle. Let's first get this echo. You learned the rock echo. An ordinary rock that might be found anywhere. Good for throwing. Zelda's so strong she can lift the whole crate herself. Goodness, girl's been lifting.
Where are we? Maybe that map thingy that person gave you can help us figure it out.
Press minus to open the map. Your current location is indicated with the icon. Oh, we're Soothorn Bridge. Okay. Based on the map, we need to go east. Okay. Yeah, the pins are very much Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. Neato. We can play a little bit more. We'll just keep moving along here.
Oh, a monster! It noticed you. Zelda, can you fight monsters?
She's like, I can. You learned the Zol Echo. Yeah, so this... We saw this monster in Zelda 1. So, neat. Zol, a weak gelatinous monster that moves slowly by expanding and contracting.
Did you learn to echo that monster?
Defeating new monsters leaves a shimmer, which allows you to learn about them like you just did. Monster learned with ZR can be echoed with Y. You can direct your echoes to attack specific targets by using target with ZL. So now, one of the really cool things is in this game is that you can attack by yourself. You can have things attack for you, not just you yourself doing all the heavy lifting. Oh, ho, 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 ho. They kill themselves. I have turned upon themselves. Yeah, we can't get through here right now. No, they cannot defeat those things. I would say they're Gordos based on Kirby, but not really. But I don't think they're called... Are they called Gordos in this game? Gordos, because from Kirby. You got 5 rupees. Neat. No, we cannot get past here, so we can't go straight this way. There you go. You got 20 rupees. Excellent. You learn the sea urchin echo. An unmoving aquatic monster with hard spines that can pierce metal. Sorry, sea urchins. Yes, they're not Gordles, even though you could call them Gordle. Okay, so we need to get up there. Ooh, a piece of the heart is nearby. Yeah, first. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 and your maximum number of hearts will increase. Neat. So that's still a thing in this game. Figures. Yeah, no real reason to be up there. Oh yeah, you can move the block over. Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, Adventure of Link section. Darn it. Darn it, Zols really suck. They are pretty weak, so. I think you could I have killed the keys with a spin? Probably could. Monster resembling a bat. A bat. Rock for the win, I know, right? Sometimes just toss the rock. If you hold one aloft and step off a ledge, you can glide a bit. Nice! Finally, one of the most annoying enemies in Zelda games is actually pretty useful. Piece of the heart, eh? Let's get the piece of the heart as well. Perfect. Yeah, you got a piece of heart. Collect 4 in your yes. I know how that works, but cool. I'll take that, thank you. Our destination should be pretty close if we're in Soothorn area. Little pan flute there. That's so convenient to have the ability to my guess is that village is important, so we want to go there. Yeah, got 50 rupees. That makes you really happy. A rift swallowed up one of my neighbors. There must be something we can do besides pacing. You learned the pot, Echo. A simple pot of a common type. It is big enough for a person to fit inside. Sorry. You got refreshing grapes. This item can be used to recover hearts, but it's more effective when mixed into a drink. Oh, we can mix things? Neat. Sorry. I'm scaring the cat. We're pretty upset around here. One of us villagers has been caught in the rift. And we can't escape either. The forest nearby is crawling with monsters. Well, that's not good. Welcome to Soothorn Village. It's usually nice and quiet here, but now things are terrible. If only Link were here. So the Link of this place comes from here? What happened? What happened? A rift appeared north of here, and it grew so fast that one of us got caught inside. What's worse, we can't even run to Hyrule Castle for help. Not that they would help you now, but the rift is blocking the way there. If only Link were here. Who's Link? Who's Link? Link is a young fellow from this village, so this is where the Link comes from. He's of course he's from a village outside of Hyrule Castle town. He's better with a sword than anyone. He helps us with lots of problems. Monsters, weeds, you name it. But he's gone off on a journey right when we need him. He was the warrior of the village. How curious. Link wears a cloak like yours. Aw, Link, I hope you're alright. If only Link were here. Please, you stay safe out there. Oh, I want that pot roast. Pot roast. You learned the meat, Echo. A large hunk of bone and meat that has been roasted to glistening. It's dripping juices entice certain monsters. So you can use it to make a getaway if you need to. Or gather monsters together so you can slap them. You learn the trampoline echo. This children's toy of springing cloth on the wooden frame lets you jump higher than usual if you hop onto it. Hello, random person. Welcome, welcome.
I got a trampoline. What a great gift. You can play with it too.
Neat.
Wow, your cloak is just like Link's. Wish I had one.
Huh. I wonder why.
The rift nearby is huge.
How am I? I'm doing all right. I know we only have a few minutes. I'm sorry that I won't be able to play for much longer, but it's all good, I guess.
And it's terrifying being so close to our village. It could be in Soothorn Forest too. A strange old man lives there. I hope he's okay.
Let me look at the item shop here. Hope everything is better than yesterday. Yeah, seems so, I think. Welcome. Potions, sweets. You'll find a tasty selection here at the Soothorn shop. Come on in, take a look. How can I help you? I like to chat, so I like to chat and find things. I have nothing to sell. Let's chat. What do you think of my stock? Potions, sweets, all that you need for adventure. How much is this? Oh, we have enough for it. That's a piece of heart. Quite valuable, yes. We've only got the one in stock. I will buy it immediately. It's a unique item anyway. So that's 3 of 4. Nina. Thank you for your patronage. What's this? Floral nectar. Oh, you have a great eye. That there is floral nectar. You can buy it in bulk if you like. I think I'm good for now. You have to use it in a drink. It boosts the effects of other ingredients, but we have no way to mix things yet, so... Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I know. The red potion. This potion is an ancient formula. It is ancient, considering the timeline. That's been used throughout history to restore health. I think I'll just grab one. Since here's 5, it could be useful. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. At least you don't need a bottle. You can just buy it straight up. You got a red potion. Use it to recover some heart. Thank you for your patronage. Alright, thank you, sir. You gave me some useful items. A piece of the heart right off the bat. Neat. What's down here? Ooh. Yay, you got 5 jars of floral nectar. This item can be used to recover hearts, but it's more effective when mixed into a drink. Now I can rest. Ah, resting. Nope, nothing in here. I wonder who lives down here. Oh well, sorry I took your stuff. So terrible when you think about it. Yay, more floral nectar. Yeah, the inventory system seems to be really similar to Breath of the Wild. Well, the village is very small. You learned the sign echo. A simple sign made of wooden planks. These stand all over Hyrule.
Hey, Zelda! Have a look at this.
Is it a... This waypoint has been recorded. You can now warp here using the map.
Alright, it lit up. These are waypoints. We use these a lot. Rifts can appear all over the place, so we use these to travel quickly around the world. Once you interact with one, you can travel to it at any time. I'm sure they'll be helpful.
So they'll act a lot like the towers in Breath of the Wild. After activating a waypoint, you can jump to that location using the map.
Waypoints can be found in lots of different places. If you spot any, make sure to check them out.
Yeah, you could go further east, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense right now. Let's go ahead and try to go directly to the yellow. Oh, or not. Anyway, you can see the giant rift here.
Hey, shout if you can hear me.
Oh, who are you? No. Who are you? Who are you?
No, it doesn't matter. Can you please help us?
Hey, that cloak looks a lot like Link's. Are those cloaks trendy right now or something?
What am I doing? This is no time for idle banter.
My wife got swallowed up by the rift.
Wife, can you hear me? I'm right here.
Okay, so we can't do anything here. So we'll have to go the long way around.
I'm sensing lots of creatures in this area. I think the place marked with indicators up ahead.
Yeah, I can't kill it with my spin move right now. Watch out for monsters hiding in the grass. My guess is that's just the way forward. Ow. Ow. So deadly, these snakes. There you go. Now I have a snake. You learned the rope echo. Oh yeah, they're called ropes. I remember now. A snake-like monster that rushes at its prey headlong, able to dodge airborne foes' attacks with ease. That'll be useful, so it could be like keys or something. Thank you. love it. Because ropes are pretty annoying, because as you saw, they're pretty fast. Okay, thanks guys. I'll explore this place later, but we are at time, so or actually, I'll go ahead and explore it, since maybe there's a way to get that piece of the heart. Yes, I see. So that's where I'm supposed to go. But you can now use Amiibo. Select Amiibo from system and tap it here to receive items that can aid you in your adventure. Oh, I really should text that later, but yeah, you can say. Okay, guys. So let's stop here for today. This is really fun, but we're gonna run. Hello, hey Lucian, thank you. Well, we can continue this on next Tuesday and see if we can clear our name by saving more people from rifts. Because unfortunately, right now I'm the Zelda in a sad turn of events, from a beloved princess to a rift maker. Right now, she's being blamed for all of the kingdom's misfortunes. So we have to find a way to prove ourselves. And also, we're going to try to find the person that Impa was telling us about. So, if you did enjoy today's stream, we do have a Discord where we can discuss this game and other games of interest. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter or X down below, or Blue Sky. And if you did want to see archives of previous streams, we do have them on that YouTube page. Or you can, if you're on YouTube already and watching from there, you're already there. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this, we also have a main game stream. We are playing the game called Shunyuan Sword 3, Mist Beyond the Mountains. That one's a lot of fun. I also voiced act in that game as well. So if you want to hear more of my voice acting, feel free to stop by there. It's also a lot of fun. So yeah, it's quite different from this game. So you can feel free to stop by there. Or otherwise, we'll see you next Tuesday. That will be a month. Usually that's on Monday, Wednesdays, and most Fridays. So tomorrow will be the next one. Otherwise, we'll see you again for more Zelda action. Literally Zelda action on next Tuesday. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. And I guess, as always, Wan-an, which means good night. And 下次再见 means see you next time, and 谢谢收看 which means thank you for watching. 求神祝福们 may God bless you. 愿你的一天有福 may your day be full of blessing. And yeah, that archives for the YouTube, I'm uploading them as fast as I can. I don't know if I can beat the 19th, but we'll see. Anyway, see you later, guys. Bye now. And yes, bye to you, Rat.